I'm super ready to shoot another video. So, I was gonna tell you, God, I need to relax my fucking eyebrows, man. I was squinting against the sun. I'll shoot a video without lip crud now, maybe. Really though, this is serious. I forgot to mention those women the black conservative rapper guy punched were white, and the anchors would have said nothing of the sort, whom I alluded to. This was like The View. It was just a fucking sewing circle, and the guy actually had the nerve to say he would whoop ass. Man, you don't even have the balls to stand up for white women in a world and system in which, you know, if it had been black women getting hit by a white liberal rapper or whatever, you know, like, it would have been addressed. They probably would have said, there's a trend in racism and liberalism now, you know, like, just anything whites are involved in. If you see a white face, there's racism in there, you know. So, that also brings me to, when are you women gonna realize they fucking hate you? Every fucking buddy hates you. And all strong Westmen, you know, if you've got any character to you, you do any exercise, they fucking hate you. You know, you just need to realize the war is on. The blood's been getting spilled. The rapes have been taking place. You know, a bunch of white bloodthirsty rape monkeys, I used to call them. Because there's really no shame. There's really just no things we don't do anymore. You know, that's out the window. But that came from Western ways. The sense of safety with which a woman walks somewhere by herself. With the loss of Western ways will go that sense of security, and when it's gone, you know it's gone. You'll never forget it. I certainly didn't, and I didn't bow down either. I didn't sit on my hands. I didn't stick to, well, how can I just paint this as something being done by a race of people that just reside over us financially and politically? You know, that's a delusional cop-out. It's really disgusting, man. Our brothers and sisters need to get serious, and you need to get them serious. You need to tell them which places, what behavior patterns are anti-white. You know, where they can expect everything to come from, and it will show forth if you're really being honest with yourself. It's all anti-white. But anyway, so of course, these shameless anchors Jason showed us last night, unbelievable, man. Just dance and dance around the issue of anti-whitism. Just never address that we are the #1 villain and scapegoat for all the world's problems. I haven't even started on this paper yet. Hopefully this cunt behind me can just relax a little, because, you know, I got my hands full here. Go around me then, they won't. But yeah, look to your left and look to your right. Those people are anti-white. I'll just have to check these off. It's too bad I didn't bring a pen. You know, that's really how bad it is. These whites would surrender us to anything for any sense of comfort. They will hand their daughters over and their granddaughters' daughters. They will say nothing at the dinner table, and they will say nothing online. Just drooling, knuckle-dragging pricks. Maybe they think they have some pretense because of their trucks, I don't know. Or because, shit, maybe they've been looking white this whole time and they just let the issue die with, I get it, not wanting to be thrown under the bus with all these LARPers, but they're LARPers, you know? The redneck look and everything. These people don't fucking like me. You think they respect me for having a real purpose? They don't. And I expect never being able to trust anybody everywhere. And I know where you can trust them the least. I'll be happy to tell you. I'll be happy to tell you where you can go to free us and stop our victimization. That's nowhiteguilt.org. No White Guilt. And really, man, do not sacrifice any of what makes you you. Any of what makes you proud to stand on your feet and hold your head high. You keep with it. Stay strong. Especially in a world that's going so soft. Now, these little tricks from the commoner to appear normal or law-abiding, that's what I know it is. It's just the pretense that there is still order. There's not, we've got to really be serious here, really get through these times. They will be crucial. These following years will be absolutely crucial to where we shape our destiny. Do we just let everything keep going to ruin, keep letting on in immigrants who have no respect for our laws, anything we own, any of our women or children, the very principle of invasion, it doesn't go hand in hand with let's blend in and observe everyone else's standards and apply them. You liberal women need to realize, if you just look down at your arm and notice it's the same color as mine, you will see that you are fair game too. It's not just me, everybody. Oh, but you don't care. It'll be too late by the time you care. One of your daughters will already be getting raped. But, let me just get somewhere where I can open this paper back up. Because it really boils my blood. It should boil everyone else's. We should not have nothing but mixed anchors and anti-white permissive, anti-white anchors pretending to represent us, pretending to represent Western kind through the common mediums of brainwash. And it'll only get worse, man. You tell those wigger kids to put their hats on frontward. Quit sagging their pants like dumbasses. And, do not let this be like a little occult secret you carry around, it just be your white initiated, selfish path taking, mouth shut coward, from friends to the very people who scowl at you. You scowl back, okay? Or that's my approach, man. I'm just not taking anything. I'm not taking one grain of what these people have to offer me. People are gonna treat you like you're a piece of shit. For what? Having a purpose, okay. Just, I can't stress enough that the war is still on. When you go out to the sticks too, when you go to familiar towns you grew up in, where you remember things being different, maybe not perfect, but maybe not this bad, there's not going to be a rock you can hide under against anti-whitism. There's not going to be a coat of gloss you can put, there's not going to be a little masquerade where you can mask the fact that your ancestors are white. You may not be, but you're still going to pay the price for sharing in their blood. And if you ask me, you should already be paying to us. We should be demanding your head on a silver platter if you're anti-white. And white. Oh, that's disgusting. But, so, Yeah, they'll just bury all the tracks of anti-whitism. If a black perpetrator, man, they won't mention his race, but if it was white on black, you bet. You know, we already know that. But we have to use the term anti-whitism. Let them all know we have a concept that we clearly understand for what they're doing to us. Gosh, gotta get all this out. Okay, multitasking it with no white guilt. Hang on here. I'll put you in my lap. So, I meant to mention the ladies were white. I really hate you women. You white women. Oh yeah. White women. Notice the the terroristic headlines and news reports of white women being racist for looking good and having traditional values, trying to tell their audiences that they should be happy to settle down with a responsible man, raise kids, and just teach them your heritage, or maybe homeschool them so they don't get all brainwashed by the LGBTP movement. And it just drives me nuts, man. Like, it's in our faces all day. Don't you dare look good, don't you dare look white. All these false senses of security with which maybe there'd be less stagnation in our population if weren't there, the false sense of security. This place is a lot better than where I had lived prior, but just wait on it. That's what I say, just wait on it. Because they're gonna look at me like I'm a piece of shit for even looking white. Really. But yeah, like, I had seen this stuff demonizing women like Lana or, any beautiful blonde woman that could be perceived as a right-winger, even though we know right-wingers are really cucks. People who just cling to the baba of conservatism, never really open up their eyes to what we've got going on. God. Like, demonizing women like Laura Towler, like there's some sirens for racism, and screw it if they are. The actual racists, or what we know, that's an anti-white slur, and we know what's intended to be imagined when it gets used. Those people, they're not going to do anything. Their minds are set on the biology of other races being a lost cause, even if they aren't intelligent enough to word it that way, or they believe it's just a corrupt biospirit. But what the hell is a white supremacist, man? Where the hell do you find one? Like, really, what are these LARPers doing for anyone? I don't just mean people dressing as Nazis. I mean just the good old country boy look. Like, why does people look like such pricks and have sticks up their asses? So they haven't changed other than, you know, they, I guess they got tired of clubbing liberals over the head. Now it's our turn. But, you know, I used to, oh crap, I'm running out of battery. I wasn't near done.